Recently, we've been having conversations about how can we really maximize the full potential of Glady. And we started thinking about partners and then started looking for partners. And we wanted to find a partner that had a good track record of working with the U.S. Forest Service, had a similar mission, worked well with local partners and local communities. And we found Find Outdoors. And that has been a great find for us. I've worked with a lot of partners in my career, a lot of great partners, and Find is right there at the top of the list. They are truly a professional organization. Their staff are friendly, welcoming, energetic, and hardworking. And they had to work very hard to get the Glady Center ready for reopening.
There was a lot of work to be done when we got here. There was lots of cleaning, lots of reorganizing, some remodeling to be done. We had to make this place ready for a fresh set of eyes.
They had almost 800 visitors here on the reopening, and that tells you how many people wanted to see Glady get a fresh look, a fresh start, and a new opportunity for that cultural and environmental learning.
We do a lot of orienting people onto where they are actually, and then trying to help them to figure out what trails they want to get on, depending on whether that be the length of the hike that they want to do, or if they want more easily accessible attractions to be able to get to. This being a geological area, we have programs that focus a lot on that, where you can educate people on the different types of geology that is in this area, as well as the different ecosystems that live within this area, whether that be reptiles and amphibians or the native plant species.
Find does a great job of working with youth and bringing in kids for programs and different opportunities. We're very lucky here in North Carolina because we get so much use and because we're relatively close to a lot of population centers. It's a great opportunity to welcome in those children and students and to just learn about the forest, but more importantly, just learn how great it is to be in the woods and have that experience. And you don't have to go for a 20-mile hike in the wilderness, that you can just enjoy yourself in the forest in many different ways.
Our relationship with Find is very much a partner. They have operated the Cradle of Forestry here for many years. They actually started helping us with that in 1972. And they also operate the visitor center down at the ranger station. The reason this site was designated by Congress in 1968 was it's the site of the first school of forestry in the U.S. Carl Schenck started it up. The Cradle of Forestry is here. One thing that Find is great at here on the Pisgah is education, and specifically conservation education. That is a lot of what they do up here at the Cradle.
Brasstown Bald is one of 32 peaks that are above 4,000 feet in the state of Georgia, based on the Georgia Appalachian Trail Conservancy's definition of peak. Most of them, you have a fairly strenuous hike to get to, but Brasstown Bald is unique in that people can drive here of any accessibility need and enjoy what we have here. The district has a little over 350,000 acres. And we have a handful of highly developed recreation sites, Brasstown Bald being one of them, Lake Winfield Scott, and Morganton Point, all of which right now we have a contract with Find Outdoors to manage.
This is my second summer working here. And yesterday I helped put together 2 fishing poles and teach people how to basically like put a hook on the line. So yeah, that was fun.
I would love to work for Find for as long as I can, because I feel like I can upgrade my position, and at the same time I can be myself and not have to, put on the act, and just be myself. I just love working here.
The Forest Service mission statement boiled down is caring for the land and serving people. FIND has a much greater flexibility being a private nonprofit organization than we do as a government entity. They've got their fingers on the pulse of the public at these sites and can determine what the needs are and propose a joint solution that in partnership with the agency we can help implement.
Ruby Falls is a unique recreational experience. One, because of how accessible it is to millions, 7-8 million people outside of Atlanta. This is many people's first experience to go see a waterfall. Approximately 250,000 visitors come here on an annual basis. FIND assists the agency in meeting our mission of providing that safe and inclusive gateway to public lands.
The challenge that we all face as land managers and as FIND does as facility managers is we just have more people. And more people are interested in connecting with their public lands. It does require a great deal of trust. FIND is looking out for the best interests of the American public and really providing an exceptional visitor experience that's also part of the Forest Service goals for these areas as well.